Feed them food to them. When you just build an igloo, I don't think the conditions were good for it. And the igloos are freaking hard to make. You don't just like casually be like, oh, it's time for bed, let's go make an igloo. No. It's complicated. If you're in those conditions, you're better off making a snow cave than an igloo. It will do the same thing without you having to build an igloo. I guess talking about cold stuff, it's almost a requirement that I break out the old... see if I can find it. There, the old frosty pick. From my Arctic hitchhiking days. These eyes are frozen. Do your shoulders hurt a lot? My backpack, part of its job is to not put all the weight on my shoulders. Its job with the waist belt is to distribute that weight instead onto my waist and legs, which are designed for carrying weight. So, you know, what's an extra 50 pounds? Because they already carry the rest of my weight anyway. But yeah, like in that picture, like that's not snow, that's not like face planting in the snow, that's 4 hours of ice buildup from the vapor in my breath. So every time you exhale, there's water vapor in that, and since it was cold enough, it would just freeze onto the first thing it touches that's solid. So everywhere around my face. Just other things. It was cool. My equipment was good for that, except for my boots. My boots weren't really rated for that. So in order to keep feeling in my toes, I'd kind of run back and forth, keep the blood flowing to my toes. The footfalls, hard footfalls, would keep fresh blood flowing in there. My upper body, my legs were all insulated very well. I just wanted to keep feeling in my toes, because once you lose feeling, it's really hard to keep track of it, and you can get frostbite very quickly in those conditions, and my boots weren't really that great for it. They were insulated. They had 400 grams of insulation, but they weren't really rated for that. Keep your mouth open in that type of cold because the cloth in front of your face can freeze over and you can't breathe. I haven't heard that. I was breathing through my nose mostly because breathing through my mouth hurt my throat, I think. Was that it? And breathing through your nose, yes, my snot would freeze every time I breathed in, but it was like a filter before it got into my lungs. Or like, you know? Hitch going Qantas first class, right? Yeah. It tastes like my natural bug spray. It's weird. I'm trying to get this last bit as delicately as possible. Jeez, okay.